Hello friends, welcome to my channel, Just Kelly. I am Kelly, and today is day 8 of 31 and 31. But first off, if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and being faithful followers of my channel. I appreciate you all so very, very much. And if you're brand new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here, and I hope that you will consider subscribing, liking, and ringing my bell. Anyways, it's day 8, and I have these bookmarks. It's one-sided. And they have a prism that hooks onto the end, a cord with a prism that hooks onto the end. And I wanted to, I ordered a new study Bible. And so I wanted to, get this done before it comes so that I could place it in my Bible. And I think I know exactly where I want to put it in my Bible. I think I want to put it in Psalms 100. Psalms 100 is a psalm of thanksgiving. And here's what it says. Shout with joy to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him singing with joy. Acknowledge that the Lord is God. He made us and we are his. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving. Go into his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. For the Lord is good. His unfailing love continues forever, and his faithfulness continues to each generation. Amen. Amen. All right. Well, this is, like I was saying, day 8 of 31 and 31. And if you didn't know what day 8 is, 31 and 31 is, it is where we are doing one diamond painting a day for the whole month of August, 31 days. Way to kind of free up some of those ones that have been sitting around so you can order more, right? So without further ado, let's get going. Oh, anybody can join. I have opened up, I started a Facebook community page so that you can, post your finished products or projects. And, we're just going to have a wonderful time. And it's not too late to join. I mean, if it wouldn't take too much to catch up, because these are really super fast, right? These are just little diamond paintings that you can do anything, a keychain, a bookmark, sunglass case, a special keychains. Did I already say that? I think I probably already said that. Anyways, yeah, just anything, a coaster, anything whatsoever that you would like to do. You just have to, finish it. And so this is day 8. It wouldn't be nothing to do, get 8 done. Anyway, so look, We already got our first drills down. Let's do... Now, half of these are... I kitted up, and the other half were already kitted up in bags. And they are more of the special ones. So, we're just going to set, this is 18. Okay, let's do 16s. Yeah, so this has been really, really fun to do. And I'm really enjoying it so much so that, dropped my drill. I'll probably be doing this again because I have lots of little projects, because these little projects are great for stocking stuffers. I know it's August and maybe it's too early to think about Christmas, but if you're making gifts, it's not too early, because now's the time. That's why we have Christmas in July for those of us who are crafters and make things. Where's my 17? There's 18, 19, 16, 14. Give me 1 second and let me see if I can find my 17s. Oh, I hope I didn't file it away. I was kidding down some specials earlier today. Oh, here it is. And I have a chart for crystals, and so most of the time you have to match them up because they don't come with their codes. But I do have a chart that takes crystal codes and puts them in DMC code. So I have that. It's very time consuming. So I try just to do those like on my own. But I was working on that a little bit today. Anyways, back to what I was saying, in that a lot of crafters, start making their stuff in July for Christmas. And so doing this 31 and 31 is really a great opportunity in getting a jump on, I'm not going to do 13s just yet because I haven't kitted those up. They're still in the bag. A great opportunity to get ourselves working on Christmas gifts that we plan on giving out. Now, this kit that I bought came with 6 6 bookmarks. This one, of course, I'm doing for myself. But the other one that I have, and there's 2 of each. There's Faith, Hope, and Love. And there's 2 sets of each. So I will probably do one for myself, and then the other one I will gift. So yeah, I also have, like last year I did feather bookmarks, and they turned out simply gorgeous. And I kept I think there were like 6 with those too, and I think I just kept a couple of them. And all the prayer Bibles that I had made, then for the women, I gave them the feather bookmark to go in for their Psalm 91. So yeah, and so yeah, I like doing little things like this, and I plan on having a drawing. I think I'm at 167, and I've been at 167 all summer long. But I do want to, when let's see, I did a special short video dance for when I got to 50, and then I did it again at 100. So I'm kind of contemplating whether I should do it at 200 or 250, because 250 is like the halfway mark, to the first milestone. So I'm thinking maybe at 250 I want to do a drawing, not a drawing, a blessing for a prayer Bible to go to one of my lovely friends out there. And so you might get one of these bookmarks in that prayer Bible. Anyways, I saw a couple of people review these bookmarks on their channel, and I think Miss Linda was one. I think she got some in a blessing box that she got friend mail from, and then I think Star also showcased them on her channel as well. And I just saw them and I thought, oh, that's we watch these unboxings, unveilings, unbaggings. I see something and sometimes I just have to stop right then and there and go get it. And this was one of those cases that I saw it. I absolutely loved it. I loved the size, that it was big enough, and thin and flat enough, but that it also had the beautiful prism that would, that you would be able to get to the page that you wanted it to be easily. And then that it was all, the rhinestones and specials. I loved that. And so, yeah, this was one of them. I ran to Temu to get them. And so it's the perfect time now to do it. And I just can't wait for my Bible to come in. And when it does, I will do a review of it. I know a lot of people get new study Bibles every year, and they, start over, because they read the Bible through the year, and they have all their studies and, everything. And so every year they start a new Bible. Well, I don't do that. I've had maybe, let's see, my first one was a King James, and I had that for years, and it was a hardcover, and had it for years, and the binding was, falling apart in that. So I retired it. And then I got NIV Life Application. And it also is a hardcover, and I have it in a case to, protect the binding more on this one. But that was so many years ago. I've had it for over 20 years, I think. And that was way before they had like journaling Bibles. And so I've got my notes going up the side in between sentences, and I can't even, some of my notes are smudged over years. And some of them are written, the notes are written so teeny tiny because I didn't have space to put them in. I couldn't write it anyways. So it was time for a new one. And so I've had like a rainbow Bible before, but that too had no place for notes, and that was a beautiful leather cover, and I don't know what happened to it. I, would use it just for the rainbow effect of it, and somehow it got lost in, our moving. I've never been able to find it. I didn't use it that much. It was more of a reference type Bible for me. And then I took Spanish for years at university. And so I had a Spanish Bible that I would use to help me with, reading Spanish and understanding that. And I don't know what happened to that one too. But again, that was just, it wasn't one that I used on a daily basis. It was just, like a reference. And then, yeah, I think that is, oh, and I had a little dagger Bible that was zipped. It was, tiny. You could just fit it in your purse, your bag. And I don't know what happened to that one either. But I used to use that one a lot. That I would take to church. But there would be no way that I would be able to read that now. You know what I'm saying? Just too small print. Anyway, so it was time. Oh, and then, of course, I got my art Bible. And it has wide margins. And it is huge. It's it's kind of got imitation leather or leather-like, which it really is not. It's a poor excuse for being called leather-like, but it's an inspirational Bible, and it is an NLT, and it has lots of pages for coloring, and wide margins for, doing study. Anyways, I do the color, and it's the inspirational prayer Bible. So it has places where you can write, in prayers and stuff. And so I work in that. I like to do read the Bible through chronologically, and I like to follow the Bible recap. And so I use that Bible for the Bible recap, and then coloring, and doing art in that one. And then of course I bought several prayer Bibles, and I make those and have gifted them, and they're fully individualized, so whatever that person might need or want, that's how I do those. And so I have my own, and it is also an NLT. I think I've been gravitating a lot toward the NLT. It's just such a lovely Bible. And so I do have that one, but I needed a study Bible. And I wanted like an ESV because their study notes are just fabulous. But I really, my highest one was to have a journaling Bible. To have, what number was this? Was this 8? Yes, okay. That I just wanted to have places, for just note-taking, sermon notes, study notes, that type, just an everyday general use. And that's where this new Bible is coming in to play. So I'm very, very excited. It's been a long time since I've had an everyday Bible that I've wanted. Now there is another study Bible I have my eye on, and I'm going to get it, but it is more going to be for study and reference. It's not going to be an everyday, note-taking type one. But it's a very, very special Bible, and I have to have it. Kind of like my diamond painting. Oh my gosh, I just have to have that one. Yeah. So I am going to be a grandma again very, very soon. I don't know if it'll be this year or the beginning of next year. But I'm having a baby grandson. And his name is going to be David. So I am going to be diamond painting his name. I've already picked out what I want to get. And I'm going to get glow-in-the-dark drills for his name. Not to do the whole name, but to scatter, the glow-in-the-dark. And since his name is going to be David, I'm going to be doing some David and Goliath pictures too. So I think that will be fun, and he can have it up in his own room. Well, if he has a own room, but over his space or wherever. They are right now they are living here, but they are looking to move out and have their own place, which will be absolutely fabulous for them. They need that. And I will be, for the first time in my whole life, living alone. I've never lived alone. Ever, ever, ever. I'm 69 years old. I've never, ever lived alone. And so it's exciting, yet it makes me a little nervous. But yeah, I just actually I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a wonderful adventure and experience for me. So I haven't ordered any Temu this month yet. I was kind of waiting for the 15th for when the circle of friends, my circle of friends will come due, and then you have the special discounts on that day before I put in my order. So there's several things that I want to get. Some I've already mentioned. Others will be a surprise. But I've been kind of slowing it down on doing unboxings and stuff. Not because, I want to, but more, it's just been more, financial necessity for me. And some things that I have ordered instead of diamond painting have been diamond painting related to help me stay organized and things in that nature that I need, like when I'm doing my leftover drills, getting those organized and getting stuff for that. I had to get a new ring light, and I had to, get special paper for my custom logbook. So that kind of stuff. So even though it's diamond painting related, it's not actually diamond paintings. So I miss getting fun stuff, but I've got lots to keep me busy. And yeah, for the baby, I have a Noah's Ark, and I have one that's called Bible Stories. So either one of those I was thinking about doing, for baby David. But my son told me no, he wanted David and Goliath. And I thought, oh, well, that's very appropriate. To, if you're going to be named after a king, to have pictures of that person you're being named after. And David was a man after God's own heart. So I love that name. I had a cousin named David. He didn't like his name as David, though, and I remember when we were young, just kids, playing all the time. He would, we weren't allowed to call him David. He would get real angry and real mad and say, "Don't call me that. I don't like that name. That's not me." And he named himself Tommy. And that's what we called him. They lived way out in the country. And every summer I would go, well, not every summer, but when I was little, it was like every summer. I couldn't wait to go out there. And because I was a huge tomboy. And to get up out in those mountains and climb the mountain and, just run all over the place. And yeah, it was fun, 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 fun. Is that all my eats? I do believe. I do believe. Let's do the days. Oh, this is 3s, not 13s. Okay. I almost put that in a 13. This is coming out so pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Those are 2s. Okay. So I am very sleepy. I didn't sleep well last night. Well, I'm pretty much a night owl these days. Oh. But anyways, I did doze off a little bit and I slept for I don't know, maybe, 45 minutes to an hour, hour and a half, something like that. And, I woke up and I got up and I, started just doing stuff, I started kitting down some of those rhinestones to make way for these new ones. And then I would get real sleepy, go back and lay down for a little bit, and then wake back up in, 45 minutes. It's not such a good idea, to sleep that way. But that's how it's been for me. Well, guys, I know we didn't get very far on this, but I'm going to continue working on it, and the completion will be on my Facebook page. So let me see if I can give you a little close-up of it. There we have it. Well, thank you all for joining me today for this little 31 and 31, kind of a whip and chat, kind of a deal here. And please come back again. I'll be here again excuse me, tomorrow with another 31 and 31. But until next time, friends, stay cool, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be blessed. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Mwah.